Well, Natalie, first of all, congratulations on signing your new contract. Tell us, how does it feel to know that you've got another 2 years left at Sydney FC?
Yeah, it's very exciting. I didn't have any plans to go anywhere else, so I'd like to think it was kind of an expected thing. But yeah, it's very exciting, and obviously I love this club, and I'm very happy to be here for the next 2 years.
You're only 27, but how does it make you feel to know that you're going to be here at least 13 years at the club?
Yeah, I mean, when you reflect back on it like that, it's a bit scary. That's what, almost half my life that I've been here, which is crazy. But I'm very proud to have been here for that long, and I like to think I am a very loyal person. I don't really chop and change much in my life, and I think that's definitely been shown through my football as well. So yeah, I'm very proud, and very happy to be here.
You're in a bit of a race with Princess Abini to take over Teresa Polias as the most capped Sydney FC player of all time, but also in terms of the number of trophies. You're currently the most decorated Sydney FC women's player of all time. Do you intend on achieving more silverware and adding to that, and as well, do you look to those sort of records to overtake potentially Teresa one day in terms of number of appearances?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously I haven't had the best luck this year with being out for the whole season through my ACL injury, and that's contributed to not making as many appearances as I would like. Over the years I have had illnesses that have also put me out for certain stints. Not let me accrue as many games, which has been a bit unfortunate. But the intention is there to continue racking up performances and also racking up silverware, of course. Like, within this team, we're very successful, and I want to continue with that legacy.
Of course, there's a big chance now to win another Premier's plate for the club, and obviously, despite the fact you say you've been on the sideline, you've still been here as the team captain, or the club captain for the women's team.
Yeah.
Does the fact that they could create history and you could go down, I suppose, as the captain of the team that's created the history of 4 Premier's plates in a row, which no team, men's or women's, has done in the A-Leagues, does that sort of fill you with a bit of pride as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who would have thought at the start of the season that we can have the opportunity to take out the Premier's plate? We went on a stint there of just draws, but I think the girls have so much resilience. Like, we've had so much thrown at us this season in terms of injuries, and the team just keeps riding the waves, which is incredible. So yeah, I mean, I would love to see that 4th premiership in a row come home to Sydney, and also I think from the outset of this season we wanted to do the double, and we are on the brink of doing it. The team just kind of has to keep plugging away, and I know it's a cliche, but take it game by game.
In terms of you and your fitness, is it still all track? How are you going with it?
Yeah, I feel great, to be honest. It's all on track. I've been running, I've started with change of direction. It's actually started feeling really good now. Like, it's not swelling post-running, which it was doing, and is quite normal at the start as well. It's a lot more contained, and it's getting used to the load as well now, and I'm feeling so positive about it. Unfortunately we've just seen Kirsty go down with it, and that's been really heartbreaking, I think, but I'm hoping that I can provide her with that support, and it's pretty fresh in my mind, so I can hopefully support her through it.
Yeah, have you got any words of encouragement right now, or advice you could give to her?
I messaged her. I didn't want to overwhelm her too much, but I just said, like, really, you're at rock bottom right now, and the only way is up, and that's, I think a really positive thing. Like, you only really build from here. Once the surgery's done, yeah, it's a pretty low point, but you're only getting better from there. So she was really good about it, and at the moment she just wants, I think, some time to herself to process it, which is completely understandable. But she's a very, very resilient girl, and I think she had a knee injury at the start of this season and came back incredibly well, and I think she'll do the same thing this time around.
taking this season forward and moving on into the next season and the next 2 seasons with Nat Tobin, do you see yourself continuing after that, or are you still enjoying it? Are you still enjoying juggling the work-life balance thing?
Yeah, I really love it. Like, I think I wouldn't be playing at this level and committing this much time to it if I didn't love it. And I think that's why people, you know, like women's football has built such a following also, because people see we do it for the love of it. We don't get paid a whole lot for it. It is difficult juggling full-time work and football, but you know, I really enjoy football, and I'm not willing to give that up just yet. You know, we'll see what happens in a couple of years' time in terms of, you know, reviewing a life stage that I'm at. Like, as you get older, obviously there's family that comes into it. You know, I'm just gotten engaged and I'm getting married. So other things happen in life, but you know, these next 2 years, my sole focus is pretty much committing to another 2 good years at Sydney, and hopefully, you know, that might come with dropping a little bit off at work and hopefully not having to work full time, who knows. But yeah, we'll just play it by ear. There's still a little while between this season and next season.
Yeah, do you have any sort of thoughts on what the Nat Tobin sort of legacy might be at Sydney FC if one day you decide not to continue with it?
Well, it's a pretty high standard set by Teresa, but I would just hope to leave a similar legacy to what T has, and you know, just continue winning premierships. And I love the partnership I have with Ante. I think we work really well together. So just to kind of continue working with Ante and continue winning trophies, I think.